Time to get the week. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. His career line against Wainwright, he's 0 for 4. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a curveball misses inside. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, dealer, he's kind of hard to feed.
Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is offline. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 home. In the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He had an on-base percentage of over .450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
Now batting, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Darno can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. And now a pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, Miguel.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on outfielder Dexter Fowler, a former World Series champ, an igniter on offense that can hit anywhere in the order and can handle himself in the middle of the diamond in center field, that premium position where you need him to be the captain. Dexter definitely fits that mold.
Digging in, Austin Riley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes this the other way to right. Fowler is there. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. Was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Miller.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Here's another 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 down.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Picket and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Ready now, Tyler O'Neill, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. O'Neill is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Hit back up the middle, played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. A base hit in his first trip. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Line toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally.
And late reactions, and they got him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Behind 0-2 now. Markakis is off at first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Welcome back. As the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ozuna has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Colton Wong now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Wong, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Miguel Andujar flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's set. The 0-1 down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. All right, so time now for the Cardinals Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches. Pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. 1 away.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Miller.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he takes a called strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
DeYoung ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in now, Yadier Molina. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
0-1 the count to Molina. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The center fielder.
Now the pitch.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Nick Markakis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short. DeYoung gathers it in. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away. Now here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Number 19. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 19.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Acuna is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Digging in once again, Colton Wong. He flew out in his last at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That finds the zone, a called strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Acuna. And guys,
leading off for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
On the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and a big out to start the seventh. One gone.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. And he takes ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. d'Arnaud ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Fowler. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Liner toward right center. Fowler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 1-0. So digging in now, Paul DeYoung. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit down the third base line. The 0-2 home. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Settling in now, Tyler O'Neill. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
2-2 the count. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. 1-2-3. Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen.
Pitching for the Cardinals, number 21, Andrew Miller.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2, and they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
stepping up to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's the 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, and that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And Duhar is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves are set down. A.J. Minter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, A.J.
Now in the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Number 4.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Minter offers up a cut fastball as a part of his arsenal, and it's one of the hardest around. It's not a mini slider. He puts a lot of juice behind it. 3-0 to him now. The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential time run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to Alex Reyes enters from the pen.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 29, Alex Reyes.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. A ball and no strikes.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Liner toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Travis d'Arnaud comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Throw over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Count is 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Strike him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 14.
Now with the play, Colton Wong. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. Albies brings it in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way, and here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Smith, a 6'5" left-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you. So there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. He brings it in, and the Braves have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Atlanta jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Max Fried notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Adam Wainwright is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.